Hello and welcome to this tutorial. I will be teaching you on how to create a cover page for your map journal, and this will mean that we'll have to customize our map journal. So the first thing we'll need to do is to create our map journal. I have a tutorial that shows you how to create a map journal. I'll leave the link in the description box. So let's just create a simple map journal and call it cover page map journal. Let's just call it cover page. Then let's quickly give it a first section, and a side panel content. Let's say welcome to my map journal. So we want our map journal to have a cover page. As we know, cover pages are found mostly in Cascade maps and also in the latest version of Map Tour. Next, we want to customize our story map. So this means we'll have to get the source code, and for that we have to run to the GitHub repository for story map journal, and you'll need to scroll down and click on download the application. Once you click on this, the application will be downloaded, of course. You'll need to extract it or unzip the file, then open it in your favorite editor. I had already downloaded it and extracted it and opened it in Visual Studio Code. We'll just dive straight into the code. So we'll quickly move over to our index.html file and scroll down to this section where we have our app ID. So we need to input our app ID in this area. Grab that app ID and paste it in this section. Then we'll try and run our index.html in Chrome. Okay, since the story map isn't shared, it's still private, it will ask for some authentication. First of all, I'll need to go back to the one that is already hosted on ArcGIS and share it so that it does not keep on asking for the password and username. Okay. Now we can reload the local one, the one that's on our local server. Yeah, so it did not ask for the authentication. Yeah, so let's quickly dive into the cover page. So first we'll need to create a cover page, and let me quickly show you what you expect to achieve by the end of this tutorial. This is what we intend to achieve: a beautiful cover page. And when you click on this arrow, it scrolls down and opens up the story map. So back to our story map that we are working on. So let's go to our editor and scroll down. Let's create a div element. This is just basic HTML. Let's give our div an ID of cover. And also let's give it a style of background image, which will be the image that will appear. Background image. And the URL. So I already have the URL. You can input any image that you want. Then you can also style the background image to cover the whole page. Background. This will be the background size. Just set it to cover. Yeah, so that's it for the cover page. Next, create another div element, class of border, and inside it will create a h2 element, which will be the header, which will be the heading, sorry. So let's say welcome to my map journal. Let's give our heading a class of cover. These classes will be used to style the elements. Then next, let's create another div element. So we'll just use a font awesome icon. So it's an I class. Let's give it the class far arrow circle down. Okay, so that's the class. Then next we'll create an on-click cover. Let's call it cover page. Oops, forgot to put my quotation marks. Yeah, that's it. Let's also style it. Just put some inline styling for now. So the position, absolute, the width, not the width, but left with 5%. Then bottom 10%. Let's add the styling of a cursor so that when one hovers over the button, or rather the icon, it displays the hand kind of cursor. So let's say pointer. Yeah. So that's basically it for creating our cover page. Now we need to work on the on-click event. So let's scroll up to where we have this script tag and create a function. We call it so it's the ID of cover which we had given to this div element right down here. It was an ID of cover. Then .animate. Then let's animate the height such that when one clicks on it, the height hides. We can test out and see if what you have made is working. So let's go back to our as you can see, the cover page is thin, it's at the top, so we need to style it. We'll go back to our editor. So we need to style this background image. Okay. So I'll give it a width of 100% and a height also of 100%. Yeah, let's check again. Okay, so the cover page is up and running. The text is not really that visible, so we'll also need to style the text. This one, welcome to my map journal. And we cannot also see the button, the arrow button. So we'll go back and style the text. And we'll just add this styling in this section, written custom CSS rules. So we'll just add our style. So first we have the div dot border, so we can give it a background color of black, then some opacity. Let's give it an opacity of 0.7, position absolute, width 500 pixels. Okay, then top 30%. What did I do wrong here? %. Okay. Then left, let's give it 32%. Then you also need to style the text, which is the heading. This is h2.cover. The cover is the class. So give it a color of white. Padding, let's give it 18 pixels. Then font size 25 pixels. Letter spacing 10 pixels. Text align center. So let's save and check it again. And there we have our heading, welcome to my map journal, but you cannot still see the arrow button, so you'll have to also style it. Then save. Oh, I forgot to add the link to the Font Awesome. So I'll just copy and paste it. Yeah. Then save, and now it should be working. And there we have it. Let's try the button. Boom. There goes our cover page. In the sample I had shown you earlier, there was a map on this side, on the side panel. So in the next tutorial, if you click on, for example, a county, it should navigate to that section. You see? So in the next, you can control your whole story map journal. So that's it for today. Thank you.